Welcome to episode 1 of LimeWireless with the man himself, Emac. Fresh off the back of new project, Step 101. We're going to be getting into some of the tunes, going to give you some additional context behind each track and just the life of Emac. So yeah, we're here, bro.
Yeah, man, happy to be here. First time on one of these linebacks. They said the ends is a no-go zone on these. Bit of expensive clobber, but yeah, good to go, man.
Let's go. So let's go to location number 1 and we'll see what happens.
So low key, they want to unlock the door, but they got no key. You know me, too bad at making rhythms. I'll give you options, but you're bad at making decisions. It's better I surprise you more time. Treat a normal Tuesday like it's more life.
Yes, bro, so I obviously wanted to talk to you about the new project, Step 101. And one of the things that I think is consistent throughout your music, not just on this project, but previous projects, is talking about like the pain that you've been through. And one of the lines that stuck out to me was, "The pain gave me hunger like Kanye through the wire." So I wanted to ask you, where do you think you would be without that pain?
That's a good question. I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue, because the pain all comes from love. Like if you don't love it, you don't feel the pain. Do you get what I'm saying? For the most part, I'll probably be in a dark place. Do you get what I'm saying? Realistically. Like,
do you think you've got to a place now where you're grateful for some of the pain that you've been through?
Yeah, I'm grateful for the teachings. You know that saying, what's that saying? It's not an L, it's a lesson, right? Yeah, I'm grateful for all the teachings that come with pain.
Because I was thinking about it, and I think that pain is a good thing, because like you say, you can learn lessons from it and you can put it into like motivation to achieve things moving forward. But I was also thinking from like a music perspective and from putting a message out there, how fine do you think the line is between saying I've been through this and now I've accomplished this, to glorifying pain, which makes other people seek it?
I can't speak on it, that's not what I do. But people, I feel like there's a level of understanding in it. Like if you're glorifying something, I don't even think it's glorified. I don't know anyone who actually glorifies it. Like I feel like even when people talk about like drill and this and that, I feel like a lot of it, they're not glorifying it, they're saying the reality. And if you hear that and want to go towards losing friends, towards going through certain things, that's you choosing to go towards that. I feel like everyone has to make their own decision. If I say that some of my losses, or like the pain gave me hunger, I talk about like some of my brethren who are in jail or certain things, and you hear certain decisions I've made, and you knowingly go towards that, then clearly you want that pain. But we're not making it sound nice. But that's something that's in whoever's head, for them to work out.
100%. Really. It's down to each individual's interpretation, right? But to change from interpretation, to be very clear, what would you say the main message from Step 101 is?
The main message from Step 101 is that there's always another % to give. 100 is not enough. That regardless of what you're doing, whether you're trying to run a race or whether you're trying to overcome something in life, or tribulations, trials, there's always like one more step. There's always going to be a day when you don't want to do something that you know you should do. You have to do it, or you're not going to complete your mission. Well,
with that in mind, let's go for a little ride. And I want to listen to some of the project as well, so I can ask specific questions at the next location. So let's do it. Let's get those endorphins flowing.
Trust me. Cry, I got a touch like Midas, from the E6 bus to some frequent flyers. Couldn't count the bread that I splashed on designer. The pain gave me hunger like Kanye through the wire. Anytime I rap, it's like I give them a reminder. I can't get expired. No weapon formed against these shall prosper. That's present or prior. That verse gave me strength when I was walking through the fire. So when I have a son, I'm gonna call him Isaiah.
So one of the things I wanted to talk to you about was the distance between the last two projects. So I looked last night, and there's 1 year and 6 days between the release of Let Them Know and Step 101.
Yeah.
How intentional was that?
Not at all. Yeah, not at all. And I noticed that kind of last minute. and a few people have said to me like, like a lot of your music though, it is like grind time music. It's like, it sounds like October music, like until whatever season, and then sometimes in summer you do singles. Like, but yeah, no, it wasn't intentional. So, yeah.
One of the things I wanted to ask you, and kind of what I think when I go from like project to project from artists, say if you look at like Dave between his albums and stuff like that, a lot of what you see is like growth as an artist, but also as a person between projects. So it kind of got me wondering, dropping projects so soon after each other, how much growth do you think you could have had in that 1 year and 6 day period?
As an artist or as a person?
Both.
As an artist, I think working with someone else, in terms of someone else having input in terms of what songs they think make the cut and don't make the cut, in terms of what sounds make the cut and don't make the cut, that's definitely growth, because I usually do everything by myself, so that was dope. That helped me to grow as an artist. As a person, definitely made me more patient again, and just more understanding in general, like teamwork in general, innit? It's like you play to each other's strengths, and playing to your strength or Kieran's strength or my strength, it might mean that we have to let some time pass sometimes. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, for me to do my job properly, we might have to wait a week.
Yeah.
For you to do your job properly, you might have to wait 2 or 3 days, and so on. So yeah, overall, I'd say patience and understanding.
Yeah.
That's the main things.
You spoke about teamwork there, and you touched upon Made You Think 101, which I want to talk about shortly. But I guess there's positives and negatives to teamwork. And you said you're used to doing everything by yourself in the past, which means you can do things when you want them, and you don't have to rely on anyone else. So you spoke about some of the positives of teamwork, but what are some of the struggles been working with someone when you're so used to just doing things on your own watch?
Being a control freak, brethren. Being like, when you're in power, it's like, and I'm not a person who can't take criticism or take your opinions or perspectives. But fundamentally, I'm used to, I want to do this, do it, done.
Boom.
This is like someone else is like, yeah, that's dope, but this, or yeah, like, but maybe just wait a week for the release, or wait this time for the release, or do you get what I'm saying? What I'm saying? So it's been the pros. Was it pros and cons you asked for? The pros is the energy and effort of someone else, and even financially, like he helped. There were certain things like one of the interviews we done, it was like he's got the same approach as me, so it's like we'll do the interview in this location. We didn't speak about money, he patterned. Then there's things like the listening session or other things, we didn't speak about money, I patterned. Like, it's like, just get the job done, because he's used to doing the job, and I'm used to doing the job.
Got you.
Cons, yeah, but I can't even call it a con, because it would have been the patience thing. It would have been the patience. I feel like it was humbling when you get certain doors closed in your face. That's humbling. Yeah, that's
doors
humbling.
Like what?
Certain companies or personnel. You get what I'm saying? That was dope. But even, I can't call it a con, you know.
A lesson. An experience.
An experience.
You spoke about Made You Think 101 and Step 101. How intentional is that? I know you spoke about the influence of the project, and kind of the meaning is that 100 is never enough. You need to push that extra step.
That was very intentional. So the title came last. Yeah, the title came last, but it was like, it's what the project embodied. And then I said to him, yeah, like, bro, it just makes sense. And then it was like, I said we could do like a listening event, or when we done the fitness event, like we invite 101 people. And I was thinking about doing a show with like 101 tickets. Sick. But I want to do my first headline show a bit bigger, God willing. I've got physical CDs on the way. I'll sort you both out as well. Yeah, 101 copies of that. got deluxe. So there's going to be some deluxe copies available. They're £101, but it's also entry to my next event. So it's entry to the next event. Gonna have meet and greet. Gonna have some free food and drink for them. Like, yeah, it's gonna be experience more than just the CD. Don't get me wrong, the CD is great. It's great. So the standard ones are £10, 10 pence, so it looks like 101. And then yeah, the deluxe one's £101. Just playing on it, man. Going the extra mile.
Yeah. And to finish off, just interested, what was the hardest bit of making the project?
The hardest bit of making the project, bro, just the patience, bruv. Like, cause the music's always the easy bit. Understanding and starting to actually put more effort and energy into filming, it's been dope and it still is dope. Yeah, the hardest part was people who knew asking. That's the hardest thing. People who knew asking, yeah, that was the hardest bit. Like, when's that out?
Yeah.
When's that out? When's that out? But that's cool, but when I don't have the answer,
Got you.
it was like, yeah. That's the hardest bit. Because like, yeah, soon, I don't know, man. We're aiming for this time, we're aiming for that time. That was it.
That's it, it's the journey. And speaking about journeys, next location, so let's hop on those limes and let's wrap up. But thank you for the insight, bro.
Say no more.
I treat it like it's no surprise. Time flies when every day's the fucking same. My back punctured in the rain. I stayed down until I came up. My blade tops.
Alright, cool, bro. Last location. So before we go grab a coffee and wrap things up, I've got a little mystery round for you. So if you look inside your basket, there's going to be a random question for you to answer and get some insight on that. Choose wisely, yeah?
Yeah, it's light work.
Oh no, it's different.
All right, 10 million cash today, but 25% of friends, family pass. What would you do? Oh, bro, keep the cash. Like, they pass as in pass away. Oh, that's light. Nah, keep the cash.
Swear.
You dumb.
How many people do you think would give that answer, the one that you just gave?
I don't know. Like, depends how much love they got in it and how much family and friends they got. Yeah, nah. Keep the cash. Keep the cash. That's why people always saying that life's priceless, man. You can't buy that. Imagine 25% of people, blood. If man's got like a certain amount of people who work hard, just 10 people who work hard, and everyone makes 2 mil. It's twice the 10 mil already. Like, yeah, nah, man, we're good. Man's gonna get that 10 mil quick anyway.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll do that one up, man.
Okay, that was easy. So grab another one, you know? Why not? We got loads, so let's get another one.
All right. How much does the music you listen to affect your mood and the way you operate? A lot. A lot. The way you operate, yeah, a lot. Like, I listen to reggae and it uplifts the whole vibe. Like, it's very, uplifting. When I listen to certain R&B tunes, man's smoother than ever. Certain rap tunes, it's like I'm ready to hustle. Like, yeah, man. So yeah, it affects the mood a lot. It affects for me, maybe the way I operate more, because my mood, I can listen to reggae in the gym sometimes. I can listen to like certain R&B or certain tunes when I'm running. Do you get what I'm saying? Slower music, which for most people is more like they want something upbeat and yeah. So for me, it's more about the way I operate than
Got you. 100%. No, it's good to know. I think for me, it was one of those things where recently I've been listening to a lot of jazz. And genuinely, since I've been listening to jazz music, I think my life has improved.
Mad.
I swear to you. So yeah, I just wanted to ask the question, but it's
Peaceful,
good. But
peaceful.
let's grab a coffee and wrap it up. Cool. But nice one, bro.
Cool,
bro. So one of the lyrics that stood out to me on one of the tracks was talking about, I guess maybe you could say, a previous life that you've been through. So it says, I've never made a beat when I gave a sample. So I do a lot of work with young people, and one of the things that I speak to them about is taking transferable skills from a past life and bringing them into something more positive. So I wanted to ask you, what have you kind of learned from your past and how have you transferred those skills into the present?
Be on time, be reliable, do what you say. Yeah, do what you say. Just, I think the main thing is be reliable, man. Yeah, be reliable. That's probably the main thing. Be reliable and know that you're gonna be held accountable in some way, shape or form for your actions, innit? Things might not always be great, but is what it is.
How do you apply that to your music?
To my music, I apply when I release the music. When I'm making the music, it's just raw, like I don't really think about it. But when I'm releasing the music, it's the money I spend on it, the time I spend on it, the effort I spend on it, the way I relate it to the public.
Got you. And to talk about the project, what is, I've got 3, so actually let me just say mine. So UK Rap, Play Us, and Love For You, or L4U. What are your favourite tracks?
It changes, 101 Ways.
Yeah.
Big Things.
Big Things.
Yeah, the intro's crazy. Money, Power, Respect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do, UK Rap is mad though.
It is.
Yeah. And Love, yeah, I like it, man. I like, it's my tape, innit? Walking Through the Fire, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
If I had to say top 3, let's say step 1, 101 Ways, Walking Through the Fire, and Big Things. Yeah.
Got you. Good place to wrap up. So first Lime bike ride, a nice little coffee with loads of dairy in it, some exercise.
Don't do it.
How have you found it?
Don't do it with no dairy. It's been good, man. It's been good. Big up, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. You know already, man.
Nice one, bro. Thank you.
Big respect.